Hello everybody, this is OOO19415 bringing you another review today of the Engine Gattai Engine Gattai Series 04 and 05 Engine Birca and Engine Gunpherd. I actually have a review of Engine O up. If you do not know, I will put a link for that in the description below if you want to see that. But he will be making a cameo in this review, I think. But the main event here are the engines. So let's get the packaging out of the way. You can see Birca's packaging with him there. The engine soul right there. The engine Busso combination. Engine Birca. This part actually had this little sticker on it, but that's because I actually bought these from Hong Kong, but they're still the original versions, obviously. And you can see the engine Busso there. You can see Birca there. And then you can see going green, one of the coolest Rangers of all time, at least in my book. Seeing the engine soul, stuff like that. On the back, some stuff in here. And yes, it says Bandai Asia, but just because it says Bandai Asia does not mean that it is not manufactured by Bandai Japan, even though Bandai Asia is a little bit different. No wonder it has the English on here, no wonder it's the English on here. I'm just saying, I like this, and I think it's pretty cool. I don't care if this Bandai Asia or Bandai Japan, it's pretty much the same, so I'm good with that. Same thing with Engine Gunpherd, you can see that there. Oh, by the way, they have this boxer on the top, some right there too. Then Engine Birca there, and then in this case, Engine Gunpherd. The Engine Busso combination again. This combination for Engine Gunpherd. Another sticker on there which I wasn't able to peel back. This is supposed to be Golden Black. And then engine soul set like that. Once again, English on here. Manufactured by Bandai Asia. Warning, choking hazard, blah, 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 this and that and the other thing. So, with some movie editing, a little bit of flash. Voila, they are both open and ready to be showed off. That sounded wrong. Jeez. So, let's show off Birca first. Let me just get my tripod set up and we'll be ready. And now that my tripod's set up, now we can finally get on to actually reviewing these guys. And by the way, yes, I do have a new background. This is made by one of my good friends. I think I mentioned him in my Morphin Brace review, but for this one, I'll actually put a link down in the description because I completely forgot to mention him. Can't believe it. But let's get on to the rest of this. You can see Birca's right here. You can see he has a lot of detail on him. It looks nice. Sorry if I don't have that good lighting there. I only have that light. Much more natural when you actually see it from my eyes, but I digress. You can see the 4 right there, just like that, decaled on. Well, kind of decaled. Yeah, pretty much. See those there? I actually, one time, you can't see it anymore, but I actually got this guy kind of dirty and wet, and the sticker kind of peeled off, and there was the slightest bit of dirt, and it's still there from that. If you look, there's the slightest bit of dirt. You can't see it that well. But I'm just going off on a tangent here. But as you can see, you can get some details. Yeah, some of the paint scratch. I've had this for a year now. See, some more paint scratch. Whatnot. You can see the tail fin there. You can see a little details. I hate that the screw is this way, especially with the fact that when you transform into its little arm mode, that's going to be like this. So if you, yeah, engine soul in my hand. I'll show that in a second. It actually shows the screw hole. If it was over here, usually the right side should look better than the left side, but still, don't really like it. See the wheels spin, and I actually tried to get this to come apart here, and this one is actually a little bit tighter than the other because of that. Don't know how I can get that separated back, but I digress. But you can see he has a lot of detail. He even has this little spinning gimmick. Unfortunate thing, well, it's kind of fortunate. It locks here, but I wish it could have moved freely here. It just locks at every 90 degrees. Oh, yeah, every 90 degrees, because it's night. This is This is 90, this 180, this 270, this 360. I'm just guessing here. So after we open this up, and then what I do is I don't do it from the back, I sort of do it from the side. I can still get in, pull it out, and then stick this little engine sole. You can see it has the logo ES for engine sole 04 and then the B. See the back thing there, and then there's a weird thing there where if I take like a pencil or something, I can make a noise and I can press this multiple times, but then when I press this on, it cancels out. It's almost like those little tabs, like that little tab right there. No button there, no nothing, it's just there. I have no idea what purpose that has. But then once you stick this thing up its butt, once again, so wrong, just push it in and that's where that noise comes in. I'll give you a better look from the top so you can see the light. It's not as powerful as it is with Gunpherd, because I just got Gunpherd probably a couple months ago. I've had this for probably more than a year now. But it does have some sound effects. Hold on. That's his name. These are the character-specific sound effects. Syllable of their name. Amigos in Spanish for friend, and Igrio means let's go, so it's pretty much saying let's go, friend. That's onomatopoeia for spinning, for this. Spinning round and round and round and round, 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 round. That's pretty much what that is. And then it cycles back to that. And then general sound effects. Go on. And that's it. See? Just like that. So it cycles back to there. Let's show Gunpherd for a second. See, Gunpherd's there. You can see he's a dog cruiser. Oh, by the way, this is supposed to be an Orca and a three-wheeler, even though it's green. I like that detail. But it looks cool. It looks like he has a gun for a nose, which is cool. A little siren, a little cool windshield. Has some detail on it that I like. It's kind of, when you actually look at it, it's kind of glossy. See, it's kind of glossy when you actually see it in person. Shines in the light pretty good. But you can see the eyes there. You can see the siren there on the top. You can see the number 5 there. And this is actually a separate piece, and I'll show you why. But you can actually do this a little bit better than Birca somehow, even though that tab's there. Just push that. And then the engine sole sort of the same way, except for black. Has that logo ES05B. Same exact cancel out button there. And then we have to stick it up its butt. Once again, so wrong. You can see that sounds much more powerful than Birca's. You hear Birca's. Oh, sorry about that. Let me give you a comparison here. Birca's. And then here, Gunpherd's. Obviously, Gunpherd is louder, but once again, I'm showing the fact that I've had this for a couple, only a couple months now, and I've had this for probably I've had this for about 4 months. I've had this for about 16 months. I know, a lot of months. But sorry about that. You can see it's sort of like a reloading thing. It's kind of cool. And then I think this is where the generic sound effects are. No, not these. Then this has to be the actual character sound effects. I forgot what that means. I kind of know what it means, like focus on the target, that kind of thing, then lock on, and then the shooting sound. Which is emergency sortie or like emergency deployment, stuff like that. And then Oh, by the way, these guys actually have hidden sounds in them. I forgot to mention that. So there's one hidden sound in this guy, and I think maybe one in this guy too. Lucky on the first try. That was, I really don't know what that means. I know that al dente means like the taste of well-cooked pasta. I think it's supposed to mean like strong on the outside, soft on the inside. Or soft on the outside, strong on the inside. I don't know. And this guy has one too. Nope. Nope. Okay, that one, that's Roger. So he has two. That's just the first one there.
Hey.
Sorry about that weird cut. My brother Richie came in, and I have no way to reshoot this because this has been going on for 6 minutes. But you heard that, and then you heard the one without the lock on and the shooting. And I just pushed the button randomly. But let's take Engine O out and see what happens. I'll be right back. Could use this cut more efficiently. So look at the nice background while we do this. Okay, here is Engine O again. You can see he is very big. Well, for this. Cool. It's kind of cool how that is. But let's get into the transformation. So what you do is you get a better look at the arms. So what happens here is this joint actually folds up like this, and it folds in. And then you rotate it 180, and then there's this little thing back here. You fold this over this flag, and then that makes the arm there. I'm actually going to do Birca first. Even though it's supposed to go on this arm, I prefer it more on this arm, but I'll do this arm still. And I'll show you a little bit more there. See, look at, snaps in, and then that makes it snap in more. Fold that over. And then fold that there. I'm actually going to put this up for the sake of just so you could see the transformation a little bit better. So for Birca, what you do is you fold this over, fold this entire thing back. Whoa, 3D. Fold this there. And then I'm sort of going to angle it. And then you just push it in like this, make sure it's at an angle. And then you got Engine O Birca. Posability is just the same. Well, it actually utilizes a different joint to where you could actually rotate the elbow joint. It doesn't bend or anything. Well, hold on, if I can get this engine so out it doesn't fall out. You can actually utilize it to where you can actually sort of fold it up to make it look like he's uppercutting someone. Yeah, you can do that much more efficiently otherwise, but it would make sense that you would use your elbow to uppercut more. So you could not count that as posability, and yet you can. I'm just using it for the convenience of the review. Let's get this engine so back here. But you can see right there, I'm actually going to fold this back, and then I'll do this one. And then transform this. This is where the separation comes in. You separate this, and what I like to do is I like to put it this way. Even though it's not really correct, it at least hides like the little part there. It looks better. And then you just fold that out, just make sure it clips in. And then put it on angle again. This may lock it, this may unlock in place, but then just pull it down. That too. And it still utilizes the joint. It bumps in here, but it can actually make sort of a cool scope for engine oil. If you actually use your imagination, kind of can. Well, I actually lines up almost perfectly, but gets the tire, not the actual scope part, which is unfortunate, but it still works for what it's supposed to accomplish. And you can make gun firing sounds. But it has to result in a sound effect. If you want to make rapid fire, you just... There. And then I'm actually going to do both of these together. And in that, I'm actually going to actually switch them to where this guy is on this side, or where this guy's on this side, that guy's on that side. Looks better to me. So we attach this to the other side. We don't actually do this unless you do Engine OOO6, but I do not have corrugator, so I'm doing it anyways. So this is the configuration I call Super Engine O. Super Engine O to not go on. So that's the main, because that's the 5 in there. It's really kind of cool. And if you had all the engine souls, you could press the buttons and one would say go on, then go on, go on, go on, and go on. But we don't have that yet. I sort of push this back like that and... Hold on. And that did work out. I don't have the engines. I don't have the engine soul in here. I just want to use it for the heck of it. And it's just kind of cool, like with it like that. Weird thing is, if you have these on for too long, it very much wears out the joints here. Especially when it's in, if it's in this position, and then you actually fold it down. Hold on. It'll actually do that. And I can't believe this was actually my first Sentai Robo, and for what it is, it's pretty cool. And the machines are no exception. It is a pretty cool set with all these. And then when I eventually get corrugator, I can show you that and do all that. Which I'm really excited for, to see Engine OOO6 in person, which I think will be cool. But all the real additions are giant orange clown feet and a little bit of a cooler head, which I think doesn't have any chrome on it whatsoever, so I don't know what to do with that. But still, so far this is a really cool set, and I like these guys. So would I recommend them? Yes, I would. If you have Engine O, more power to you, because this is it makes a good configuration for both of them. It gives more sounds, and you can even swap the engine souls. Like put this engine soul in here, that one in there, and then speeders in there. It's kind of cool how that works. But I'll just say it. Sorry if I sound kind of stuffed. I have a tad bit of a cold. No, I kind of had a mild headache, but not anymore. So, I bet you're asking, what are we going to review next? We don't have much Super Sentai things to review that aren't really old. Did anyone know I'm a Transformers fan? Oh yeah, we're doing him next time. This is OOO19415, signing out.